In early October 2018, Saudi Arabian journalist Jamal Khashoggi disappeared after entering the Saudi consulate in Turkey. Khashoggi was known to be a critic of the Saudi government, and in recent times, people speaking out against the Saudi government have been disappearing. This is why the statement from the Saudi government claiming that Khashoggi had left the consulate alive was met with skepticism. Eventually, after pressure from many people demanding to know what happened to Khashoggi, the Saudi government revealed that Khashoggi was indeed dead. However, it was denied by Saudi officials that the government had any involvement in the incident, and the Saudi Arabian minister claimed that a handful of Saudi agents performed a rogue operation. There are a few different ways to look at these events. For example, we can analyze why this crime was able to occur through the routine activities theory, which states that crime happens when three specific criteria are met. These three criteria are a motivated offender, a vulnerable target, and a lack of a capable guardian. These three criteria were met when Khashoggi was killed. As his killers presumably wanted to get rid of a Saudi critic, there was no one around to protect Khashoggi, and Khashoggi had no way to defend himself. Another way to look at the events that took place is through Sky's and Matza's neutralization and drift theory. This theory states that people will try to rationalize and justify their crime, which is called neutralization. Assuming that the Saudi government did indeed play a role in Khashoggi's death, we can see the Saudi government using a neutralization technique called denial of responsibility. When an offender does this, they disclaim personal responsibility for the crime, which is exactly what the Saudi government did after Khashoggi's death, by claiming that he left the consulate alive, and then by denying to play any role in his death. The final way to look at Khashoggi's death is through instrumental Marxism, which states that the economic elite used the power of the state as an instrument to maintain power. Many people believe that the Crown Prince of Saudi Arabia ordered Khashoggi's death, which makes sense as Khashoggi was critical of the government that the Crown Prince was a part of. Khashoggi's death was a tragic and unnecessary death, and hopefully the Saudi Arabian government will release more information on his death.